Hey you guys, I'm doing a series on what is eating my plants. Everywhere I go, whether it be on social media or whether I'm out and about in town or my friends just call me up, what is eating my plants? So we're going to do a whole slew of different types of bugs, but today we're going to talk about leaf miners. They're everywhere. Everybody's got them. I don't have any. I've been looking through my yard for about 10 minutes and I can't find a leaf miner anywhere. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to eradicate them. Now, when we're talking about this, you'll see why you always have to keep an eye open for them. But you can truly, completely organically get them out of your garden for good. And the thing about leaf miners, they're generally eating things you want to eat, like your tomato plants, your kale, your lettuce, your spinach, and then they get on your flowers and make everything look terrible. So let's just go over what the heck a leaf miner is so you won't make the mistake that a lot of my friends and people on social media are making to cause them to keep returning. Now, what a leaf miner is it's a larva and it gets inside of this leaf like this. So if you spray it, it's not going to hurt that leaf miner one little bit. It's protected inside of this leaf. How did it get there? It's a fly or a moth came along, landed on your beautiful little plant and laid eggs. When those eggs hatched, which doesn't take very long at all, the little larva scooted itself inside of this leaf where it knows it's going to be perfectly protected. Now I'm going to put up a picture of what a leaf miner looks like because I said I don't have any in my garden. Now, not that I won't, then I'll always be on the lookout for them. Once those little larvae get inside the leaf, you'll see that they make a little trail. And the little trail is telltale sign that you have leaf miners. Now, they stay in there for quite a while and they eat and they grow and they get bigger. And then once they're big enough, they come out of the leaf and they drop down into your soil. And this is so important. They go down into the soil and they turn into a little pupa. It's like a little hard shell. They stay down in that soil, I don't know, a week, however long, and then they emerge again as the adult critter or bug that they were originally. So whether it's a fly or a moth, and then they fly up and they go, ooh, I like that. And they land on your plant and the whole cycle starts all over again. So let me tell you, how do you get rid of leaf miners forever? It's really pretty simple. And if you can't get rid of them completely, you will get rid of them like a lot. You will hardly ever see them. So basically what you're going to do when you're out in the garden and you see something that looks like that picture I put up there, you just snip it off and snip the leaf and the stem. Don't leave any part left undone. And then you put it in a Ziploc bag. Now, if you only have a couple, you can use a smaller Ziploc bag. But if you have a lot, you just keep snipping them off. And that way it stops the cycle of life. Now you're going to make sure you completely zip this closed and put it in your trash can, send it away. By that time, these guys probably won't be alive anymore. That is really how it works. Now there's something else that you can do to try to deter them. If you're just infested, do both. Do picking off the leaves and then also do this. So what I have here is some vinegar. And vinegar is wonderful in your garden as long as you don't use it full strength. I am talking about severely diluting this vinegar. So I have about a quart of water right here. And all I'm going to do is put about 1/8 of a cup because I really think, especially if you're new to this, you need to start out slow. Okay, about 1/4 of a cup in there. Not 1/8, 1/4. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to swish it around. Now, I don't have one to show you right now because I always really damage them. But you know those little spray bottles? They're just little spray bottles. You pick them up at the 99-cent store. I'll put a picture of one. Let's see if I can. Up there, put it in there and spray all around your plants, especially underneath. Most bugs that lay eggs on your plants, regardless of what it is, lay them underneath. So if you go out there and you just push your plants back, go, there's a bunch of bugs. Spray underneath your plants. Just hold them back and spray. Now with this pot, I could just pick it up and spray, which would be really easy. So a quart size spray bottle will really help. What that does, this is so brilliant. What it does is it causes your plants to smell bad. This nice little valerian plant right here smells delicious, and it has leaves that are nice and squishy. Boy, they could get in there and live a long time and just suck this leaf dry and grow into a full-grown fly. But when the vinegar's on here, it makes them smell bad. And as long as you dilute it properly, it will not damage your plants, it will not damage your soil, and you can be confident that you've done something completely organic. So there's one other thing that you can do, and I do this sometimes. If I've got leaf miners, I bag them and throw them away. That's just the thing. But if you want to, and you can keep this out in your garden for a lot of different type of pests. This is just a recycled or reused container that had cheese in it. And I put some water in here, and I put a little bit of vinegar, and then I put a little bit of soap. Now, I only use phosphate-free soap. So I don't want to damage the environment any more than it already is. So if you find a leaf miner, you can always just take it and drop it in here, and the soap and that will eventually kill the bug. You can do this with all sorts of bugs. So I just keep this in the garden, and if I find a snail or something, I just drop it in here. I know it's gross. I know it's gross. So you guys, I hope you found that really helpful. Honestly, taking care of bugs in your garden is just about being out there and being diligent for the first part of the spring. Summer comes along, you'll have gotten rid of all those leaf miners. The larva will be gone, so the larva never turned into an adult. So now you don't have anything laying eggs on your plants. I hope that makes perfect sense to you. So thanks you guys for stopping by. It's always so much fun to be in the garden with you. And I hope you'll subscribe and click the little bell, because I'm going to be having a whole series on every different kind of bug. And we're also going to be planting all sorts of beautiful things in the garden. So it's always so much fun when you guys are out here with me. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.